supersonic. The moment chill, touch the universe, embrace its will. How you feel, what's in the atmosphere. Keep it real and keep your conscience clear. Light it up, connecting different dimensions, alleviating your tensions, eluding these apprehensions like water in cosmic rays. The architectural designer fades right through the maze with blessings of this diviner. The questions they asking, what is they thinking? Judgment is clouded, we should be linking. People be doubting what we about and how we surpassing these barriers. It's a shame how they all look like amateurs. To be real, no one of my caliber, like a chancellor or ambassador. I move with immunity. The bullshit not fooling me. We one with the galaxy in our anatomy, blazing another like it's a Galaxy 7 if you recall. Grand scheme of it all need to evolve from the big to the small, sort of revolving around music though. It's my demo. Roll it up, chill, smoke. Let me be your antidote. Roll it up, chill, smoke. Let me be your antidote. Chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Choshi, yo. Chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Choshi, yo. I live in the mantle, on instrumentals. It's detrimental. Be one with your temple. We see the colors of infinity. You imbue sensibility. Be like the cosmos godlike. Alright, foresight grants might. You can take flight to different skies, see different paths. Open your mind, let love take grasp of this and all. No risk, free fall amidst downfall. The protocol is keep expanding. Like the universe do from the Big Bang burst and the sudden outburst when 4 stars birth this dance on rehearsed gang, understanding, outstanding, star citizen, upstanding, release, defeat, then start advancing, yeah, body, mind, and soul, body, mind, and soul, what you kanjiru, dekiru, what's part of me is part of you, subete karamiatte, kokoro to tamashi, genjutsu mo magatte, just feel the energy, roll it up, chill, smoke, let me be your antidote. Roll it up, chill, smoke. Let me be your antidote. Yes, chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Choshi, yo. Chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Choshi, yo. Yo, what up, everybody, man? Kid Gizmo here. Big up Muhammad, big up Black Nomad, Dark Moon in the building, Vietnamese, Okachi Sama, yo. This is just kind of on a whim. I felt like doing this. I came, bruh. I don't know. First and foremost, how y'all doing? I hope all of you are in high spirits and doing well and healthy and all that. I don't really got like direction to where I want to go with this, but like, bro, I've just been like bugging all day over this madness that has been like transpiring in the United States, and man, I just felt like compelled to hop on live real quick and talk to y'all and make sure you doing good and you know everybody's straight right now, because stuff is popping off, man, and you know, I would say it's long overdue. Let me know if my audio is cool. I ain't really check my setup too much before hopping in this. I just like got to the crib right now. I was like, yo, I need to yeah, I just feel like I need to address this essentially. Appreciate you, big bro. Proud to watch your grind be fruitful. The music with video was flames. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Like now more than ever, the song Home really seems to resonate. Like, where is home? where is home? I mean, I would consider the United States a place that I like. Arizona I'd consider a home, but it's like, bro, like, I don't know, it's just crazy, man. Your shirt is so great. Thank you. A friend of mine actually designed this. He actually, I want to do a giveaway down the line, and I have some gear made by him. Oh, it's called Euphoria Gold, black owned, you know. He's from Africa, black owned, and like the design is strictly African. He's from Ghana. Like it's a whole fit, like the pants and everything match. It's fly as hell. And he gave me a bunch of them to give away, but I'll do that closer towards the release of my album. But yeah, just hope y'all doing good, man. And
I don't know. Things are stay safe, man. I don't know if y'all. I really wish I was in the U.S. right now to be on the front line protesting. I feel like really really bad that I'm just here in Japan not doing anything. I feel horrible. I feel horrible. I feel horrible. Like it's just crazy. So yeah, I don't know if y'all saw, but earlier today I managed to sneak into a live stream with Ranzo, who does the Black Experience Japan, and there were a lot of people were talking, a lot of brothers and sisters like all over the world were talking about what we should do. The question that he posed was like, should is it time to leave the United States? Is it time to leave the United States? And I hopped up in there and I was like, bro, like in my mind, I was like, yo, son, like, nah, it ain't like our ancestors worked to build that country. Without the slave trade and the free labor that the United States used to gain wealth, America would not be what America is. So to up and leave due to that, I feel is like a discredit to what our ancestors went through. You feel me? Like you are entitled to be in the United States. Anybody that's like saying go back to Africa could be like, yo, suck a dick. Suck, man, I want to curse right now. I've been bugging over this like the last few days, man. I've been bugging over this the last few days. Like, suck a dick. Like, all like, let's not say they're all right or whatever, but like, all them is like, if you don't like it, go back to Africa. Suck a dick. Well, what did you do to build this country? Well, like, it puts me in a weird, we're just gonna go on a rant. This is just mainly a rant stream. It puts me in a weird situation because I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago. But like, I had a little bit of thought of it, and I have yeah, we're just gonna rant. I was born and raised in Trinidad and Tobago, so I am the descendant of slaves. But in Trinidad and Tobago, people did not have it nearly as bad. Like, we'll say past slavery, because the majority of people in Trinidad and Tobago are of African descent, and if they're not of African descent, they're of Indian descent. They're Indian, right? And on top of that, it's mixed. But the thing about Trinidad and Tobago is like, if you walk like a Trinidadian, you talk like a Trinidadian, you're a Trinidadian. It's crazy. When I first came to the United States as a kid in my teens, like I moved to New York and it was mostly Caribbean people. So it wasn't too much of a culture shock for me. But then I moved to Arizona, bro, and it was wild. Everyone was like, what are you? What are you? You're not black. Are you like black and white? Are you mixed? And like, bro, I grew up, my family, I grew up in a black household. My grandmother's black, all like my father's black. I grew up with that side of my family, right? But they never instilled in me like, hey, you're a black man. That was never my identification. My identification was, I'm Trinidadian. I grew up my entire life being like, I am Trinidadian. As a Trini boy, they might call me a red man and thing, but as a Trinidadian, true and true, you know. So when I went to the United States, not understanding race relations or anything like that, I pull up to the US and they're like, what are you? I'm like, I'm Trini. And they're like, no, like, wait, what are you? I'm like, I'm Trinidadian. I remember my mom was like filling out forms for me and stuff as a kid, and she like signed that I was African American. And I'm like, well, I'm not African American, I'm Trinidadian. Like, what are you talking about? So like, bruh, it's just mad right now. So like the whole conversation that we had today was like, should you leave the United States? And I was very fermented in the idea that like, you as a black person, we as black people, we don't have to go nowhere that brought us there. If you brought black people there to build up your country has wealth and strength now off the sweat, blood, and tears of black people. You ain't gotta go nowhere, bro. And I feel it's so much more righteous to beat down the barriers that have been impeding black people all these years than to just flee and go away. But I also feel like such a hypocrite for saying that, because here I am in Japan. I'm not on the front line. I ain't doing nothing. I'm just here in Japan. I'm just here in Japan. Like, I can't really say like, yo, like, I really want to be like, yo, all right, Martin Luther King, cool, whatever, peace, yada, yada, yada. But that whole Martin Luther King has not worked for how long? And even though he spoke of all this peace and turning the other cheek and all that, they assassinated dude, man. And it's these same people that are like, what don't you do with Martin Luther King? Bro, he got assassinated. End of the day, he was talking all this peaceful protest. People peacefully protest by taking a knee, and y'all's like, respect the flag. Come on, son. Come on, son. Like, for real. Like, I don't understand, like, what is really happening here, man. Yeah, it's just wild right now. But like the whole concept of leaving the United States to find somewhere else for your own safety and the safety of your family, I can't knock that. I can't. I just can't. Because like I feel so. I really wish I was in the U.S. right now. I really wish I was in the U.S. right now. But at the same time, I don't want to go back to the U.S. Well, like, why would I want to go back to that? So I feel very hypocritical in my way of thinking about this. But the whole thought of moving to Africa, like moving back to Africa, seems so foreign to me. And like Mans was talking today. Did anybody catch that, by the way? One's in the chat. If you happen to catch me on the live stream with Ranzo and a bunch of other brothers and sisters up in there today. But the whole thought of moving back to Africa was so foreign to me. It was so foreign to me. And like this man's talk was talking a lot of heavy stuff. And it was making, after that conversation, I just been thinking. Like, it's just been running through my head all day. I couldn't even focus. And I was like, yo, this man's got so much truth to it. He's like, bro, like, you're in Japan. You had no problem with going to Japan and adapting to life in Japan and learning the language of Japan. Why didn't you go to Africa? And when he said that, I was like, bro, there's so much truth to that. There's so much truth to that. Like, when I lived in the United States, I don't know, maybe through design, we'll just blame it. We'll blame it on design, and we'll also blame it on my own ignorance. But I've always knew Africa was a motherland. I always knew Africa was like somewhere I wanted to go. But the thought of just like upping and moving to Africa seemed like, I was like, yo, that's wild, bro. Like I would never really consider that. But this man spoke very well. And I started thinking about it, like, why not up to go to Africa? And like, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I didn't move. Well, first of all, I didn't move to Asia. The plan was to come to Japan for like 1 year and go back to the United States. 1 year turned to 3. 3 was supposed to be my max. And I ended up just staying because I have other things going on in the US as well. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But I also don't want to really put it out there. But the thought of moving to Africa seemed so foreign to me. I always thought like that culturally it'd be different for me to adjust. And I always thought like maybe I wouldn't necessarily fit in because of my complexion, you know. And I know Africa has different shades of people, and Africa's a huge continent. Black people aren't a monolith in thinking. Black people don't all look the same. But I always thought like, yo, this Trini boy from Trinidad and Tobago going to Africa, I don't feel I could really, you know, like fit in. But this, I was like, bro, at the end of the day, like yeah, like if you were to go somewhere, I would say you have to go, as a black person, you have to go to a black run country. You feel me? Somewhere that, I'm just all over the place with this, but somewhere that your money is going into the pockets of black people. Your money is somewhere where someone will look at you and just respect you as a damn human being, bro. It's just wild out here at the time. I'll just go back to Puerto Rico. Kenneth, hey, do your thing, man. Do your thing, man. But like me personally, though, like now I'm more enticed with the thought of moving back to Africa. But I'm not African. I'm of African descent. My ancestors are of African descent. But I was always brought up because what y'all need to understand is race relations in the United States and in other countries are not the same. It's not the same. Never in my life did I live in my country and feel like I didn't belong. I didn't feel that way until I lived in the United States. And you know what's crazy? I was so jaded to life in the United States that I had to come to Japan to be like, yo, what they're doing is wrong, bro. Like, getting pulled over on a Friday night, I'm like, oh God, I'm getting pulled over, you know, black on a Friday night. That it is what it is, you know. Police pulling me over. I got all my ID ready. You know, he got his hand on his holster. It's normal. It's normal stuff, right? I came to Japan and I was just like, bruh, excuse me. I was like, that is fucked up. Like the police, though the police bother the crap out of me, bother me out here, they've never spoken to me crazy. they've never come at me out of pocket. It's always like, "Sumimasen," like, you know, like they're mad cool in the way they approach you, even if they're pestering me, even if they're just harassing me. They're like, they don't pop off like how American police officers pop off. But I've never felt excluded as a citizen in Trinidad and Tobago. I've always felt like a Trinidadian. I was born a Trinidadian. I was raised a Trinidadian, and I go dead a Trinidadian. So the idea to move to Africa, to feel like I have some sort of, to be accepted or to escape all of this, that is foreign to me. I would move back to Trinidad before that, because in Trinidad and Tobago, if you walk like a Trinidadian, you talk like a Trinidadian, you is a Trinidadian. People not really studying. Of course, Trinidad and Tobago is not perfect, and we have issues with class, and we also have racism and all that as well. But when you open your mouth so and you start talking, Jed, you's a Trinidadian, I's a Trinidadian, we's both Trinidadian people. But in America, it's not so. It's never that. It's all, you're African American, or you are Caucasian. Hold up, it's never Caucasian American. It's just like, I'm just white. Why is everybody else in the United States like Native American, Indian American, Asian American? But like white people is just like, I'm just Caucasian. Like, I just do not understand like why the United States focuses so much on race. It's like race before for everything. Where in fact, like, you as an American person should see the wrongs happening to another American, because you're both American. And what could happen to another American can happen to you as an American. You should not be complacent in that. Yeah, y'all should be pissed off. America is a house. Look at it. Imagine this. You have a house. The United States of America is a house. Each house, each state is a different room of this house that we all share together, right? You have one room where everybody's doing fine. It's clean, da-da-da-da-da. All these other rooms, it's fine. People are doing good, da-da-da-da-da. And then you have, we won't even say, we'll say you have a room in the back that's filthy. It's filthy, there's roaches, there's rats. If you lived in a house like this, you'd be like, yo, we need to fix this room. We can't just leave this room as it is. And like even I'll give a even better analogy. The foundation of what the United States of America was founded on, we'll say, bad foundation. For just to say, right? The United States of America was built on bad foundation. The roots of the foundation of your house is bad. And then you build a magnificent house on top of it. Bruh, a flood comes, an earthquake, or something happens. If the foundation of your house is not correct, your house will crumble. And the United States has never taken the time to go back and fix the foundation of their house. They've just been like, hey, you know what? Okay, hey, pat on the back. It's done now. You're on your own. The United States has never officially gone back to rectify the mistakes that it has made in the past. Yo, man. It's just, I don't know, just bugging, bro. What's up, Sebzer? I'm just bugging over all this, man. It's just breaking my heart to see, like, what's happening in the United States, and I'm over here in Japan just, like, lounging right now, you know? I don't know. It's like, what do we do to get past this? Like, yo, I'm curious. Any of my people in the chat that are not of African descent, like, or not even, if you're, all right, let's just say if you're white and you're in the chat, how do you feel about this? And all my other people, how do you feel about this and all this that is going on in the United States? And what can we do to resolve this? Because, I mean, I would say just support black business, support, like, vote your interest. You know, I don't know. It's just mad, man. It sad means when local people choose to destroy their own community when they fight and claim that communities need to work together, bro. But like Ronessa, you can't be mad at them, man. Like, you're looking at all these years of pent-up rage and just had enough. Have you ever just had a bad day and you don't mean to, but you lash out at the first person you see? or you're a little bit snarky because you're grumpy when somebody like does something, and like it's not their fault, you know, but you know, you just lash out, man. But like, yeah, that's not the answer. Most of my family is back in Cali, and I know I have to go back, but living in the US makes you jaded as a minority when you experience. I was super jaded. My eyes did not open until I came to Japan. I started looking into the fishbowl from the outside, and I was like, bro, that's not right. That's not right. Like, why y'all going, like, getting stopped and frisked is a norm. It's a normal. Oh, I got stopped and frisked. Okay, the cops is here. Okay, wallet, all my stuff here. Yo, hands on the steering wheel. My wallet is on the dashboard. Music down, window down. Speak to him politely, because I don't want no smoke. And that was a normal. That was a normal. I've met people here in Japan that, like, when I see the police, I'll cross the street or something, or I'll just like I don't want no smoke because it's law enforcement. I just don't deal with police, bro. And I could not trace in my head, because it's just been such a norm for me for such a long time living in the United States, that I couldn't trace like at what point that this became a part of my day-to-day existence, you know, because it wasn't that in Trinidad. It was not that in Trinidad. But at some point, I think in my teenage years, after I lived in New York, that became a part of like my life. Yo, oh, 50's rolling up. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I ain't got no time for that. I ain't got no time for y'all to stop me and want to go through my stuff and, you know, flex on me real quick because you just trying to do something. But like, yo, this is New York in like the 90s. So you see DT coming down the block, bro. I'm through somebody's backyard, bro. I'm through somebody's backyard. I'm out. Especially if they like, I ain't even do nothing. But that was just like me and the I guess the people in the area. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I have not been reading the chat. I just been kind of like ranting, because like this is messed up, man. The current state of affairs is messed up. Gizmo, I was an exchange student in USA this year, and one of the craziest thing for me was that it said what race you were at school transcript. Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah. That's how I felt like when I came to Arizona. What are you? Well, I'm Trinidadian. And like, I mean, I don't know, to no fault of, I don't know, it might be fault of my own. But yeah, man, like I didn't grow, I just grew up as a Trinidadian. I just grew up as a Trini. For my entire life, I was just a Trinidadian. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like when I moved to the United States, people will be like, are you black? Are you black? I'd be like, no, I'm Trinidadian. And it's not until I did reading, I read the book right over there, Black Diaspora, that I did some reading and some soul searching, that I was able to understand the ignorance by just saying I'm black. I always associated like black with being like African American, and it really took me to do reading and building on myself and thinking to be like, yo, no, I'm black, bro. Like, I'm black. I grew up in a black household. My father's black. My grandmother's black. Like, I'm black, but I'm Trinidadian, but I'm black. And I inherited so much greatness from my father and my mother. And I inherited so much from just being Trinidadian, but I'm here to take this plight. I inherited the sin, and I inherited the glory. And yo, like, I don't know, man. It's just wild, man. But like, yeah, light skin Trinity. You know, bro, I was talking to my cousin last week, and I said, like, I'm black. He's like, you're not black. He said embrace your redness, because in Trinidad and Tobago, I's a red man. I'm a light skinned black dude. I's a red man. So even in Trinidad, I don't know, yo, slavery really just like screwed up so much stuff. Even all these years later, like I've been told you're black. I've been told you're not black, but like I just don't know, dog. I just don't even know. New York in the 90s, crime was out of control. Yeah, they were, yo, that's when Giuliani, was Giuliani? Is that when Giuliani came in? Yeah, Giuliani came in and he cleaned up freaking like all 42nd Street, and so yo, they was going heavy. So like we was getting like a lot of smoke from cops and all that. And yeah, man, I'll just see 50s come. I was out, bro. I was out, bro. Sly said, nigga, you black. But like, no, real talk, Slime, if you would have said that to me like maybe it's like 20 years ago, I'd have been like, no, I'm Trinidadian. I'm Trinidadian. Well, yeah, but to each his own. I learned the errors of my ways, and I stand proudly now. And I just want to like try to figure out. I'm really just trying to figure out a way that we could try to progress past this. Because like for me in Japan, the only thing I could think to do is donate to the Black Lives Matter movement. And by the way, if any of you want to contribute to, damn, what could I do? What could I do? All right, I'll do this. Okay, I'll do this. I have an album on the way. It's gonna be here fairly soon. I'm putting together my marketing plan and all that right now to promote the album, because the album is very, very good. It's my best work to date. And I was struggling to try to figure out a way to, I guess, someone said use your platform to try to bring attention to this. If you contribute anything to the Black Lives Matter movement, take a screenshot, donate, hit right here, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. I have it up on my screen. If you donate to the is this the donation? Take action message. No, this is, let's see, donate today, right here, donate. If you donate to the Black Lives Matter movement, any amount or whatever, I'm going to do an early listening party for my album that I was only going to keep for like patrons. I was going to keep that for the patrons and the people on the channel that really rock with me and support me. If you donate to the Black Lives Matter movement, take a screenshot of it and send it to me on Instagram at It's Me Gizmo along with your email, or just email me. Hey, it's Gizmo at gmail.com. But send me a screenshot of your donation to it, and I will let you join the early listening party for the Black Lives for my next album. Yo, big up Philip on the 5. What I told you, racism is lesser in America compared to European country. Is lesser. Europe wilds out more than the United States. But yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. Like, I think I don't really have much to offer, but I think that's something that maybe some people would be interested in. Or like, I could send you like just my music for free or something, man. Just if you want to support the Black Lives Matter movement, because with people on the front line now that are going to obviously get knocked and locked and all that, they're going to have to post bail, and hopefully Black Lives Matter would be something to do that, man. Man, yo, peace and love, Aziz. Champ, dark side of black is your race, not your skin color. Yeah, black, bro. Like I would always say like, Tally, we gonna talk. Tally, we gonna talk. We're gonna do something. But race, bro. At the end of the day, it's so stupid because we are all human beings. We're all of the human race, and as corny as that sounds, it's factual and true. And when like I start trying to think about where I fit in all of this, I'm black, I'm Trinidadian, like my mom's side of the family, like, yo, bro, I have cousins, because check me out, in Trinidad and Tobago, me, I's a red man, I's a potong. That's how them go watch me, Jen. I cannot in my mind sit down here and say, you know, I don't like white people, I don't like Chinese people, I don't like Indian people, I don't like nobody. Trinidad and Tobago is so culturally diverse. I have cousins, like first cousins that, bro, you look at them, they just look white. They just look white. I have cousins, straight first cousins that are just Asian. And that is a normal in Trinidad and Tobago. That's a normal in Trinidad and Tobago. Is the epitome of a melting pot, of what a melting pot culture should be. You know, I look how I look. You look how you look. You worship who? You worship your God. I worship my God. I not vex at you. Come your holiday, Pagua, Diwali, whatever. I go in and I celebrate with you. You Indian, I black. Diwali come, I right there with you. Even though I'm not Hindu, because we's one people, we's one country. And that's what America should be. It shouldn't be that like, yo, you white, you black, like I believe this, you believe this. We're the same country, but we're separated at the same time. Like Trinidad and Tobago ain't never been like that. So that's why it's like, it was always so hard for me to wrap my head around it, man. There's power in realizing that we humans have more similarities than differences. Bro, under X-ray, we don't look no damn different. Our anatomy is entirely the same. Black, white, orange, purple, green, yellow, gay, straight. Man, it's just dumb, bro. Yo, big up Kenneth on the 50, man. We just missing love, bro. Everyone just needs to come together and settle the differences. I think people just need to be exposed to other people. I think the United States of America is so grand in scale that you will get someone in the middle that's probably never met like a black dude in their life, you know, never met an Asian person in their life, and the people around them have these bigoted opinions and ways of thinking, and you know, you kind of stick to that. But like, you just meet cool people, man. You meet people, like, you might be racist. Well, I don't co-sign no damn racism. You might be racist and like golf. Like golf. You might just like golf. And you know, one day you're at a golf course and you meet an Asian dude and he bad. I mean bad as in he nice with the golf skills, right? And y'all like kick off. You're like, who's your favorite golfer? Yo, I like whoever, right? Tiger Woods. Like he might be racist and not even like Tiger Woods, but you're like, yo, you know what? Tiger Woods could play. And off that, you could understand and start seeing that we as a people have common interests, and we all have people we love, we all have our own lives, and we all care about stuff, and we all bleed red, man. So I don't know, man. We're 99% similar, man. We also, our brother looks white, red hair too. Yeah, it's just wild on the street. But yeah, Tally, we gonna talk, man. Konnichiwa. What if I told you racism is lesser in America compared to European countries? I wouldn't doubt it. I was thinking more like London and stuff like that, but the UK is very, very large, so I bet it, man. There's just kind of this anti-black sentiment that spreads throughout the entire world, man. There's just like people just, no matter where you go. That's one reason why I was thinking, like, if you leave the United States to come to Japan, like, yeah, you don't got to deal with a lot of the immediate threats to life that you would face in the United States. But like, at the end of the day, I will never be Japanese. I'll never be Japanese. If I have children here with a Japanese woman, my children will never officially be Japanese. Though things are getting better, there will always be like half. You go to Korea, you still a black dude in Korea, man. Like, I know people want to escape the United States right now, but you leave the United States to find a greener pasture, and the pasture is not always greener on the other side. You get to Japan, and now you're on your own. You're in this country, nobody looks like you. People might be scared of you because they've never seen a black person before. You can't speak the language. You're lonely. You become depressed. All your family's in the United States. You've got all these different things to deal with than just staying in the United States. But then you're in the United States and your life is on the line possibly every day. And not everybody in the United States has the convenience to just be like, hey, I want to leave the United States. There's people in the United States, black people, who have never left their own block, man. Who ain't never left their own block, never left their own hood, never left their own city. They're just going, where there's a will, there's a way. But come on, man, you can't just, it's not that easy to just up and peace out. You got to be kind of like a special breed of person to do that. Because people have come to Japan at the same time that I came to Japan, and they cracked. They couldn't handle it. You know, but I think me leaving the Caribbean and leaving my family and stuff behind at a young age, I'm not estranged to the move and being on my own and stuff like that, man. But that's right, I'm from Tobago. We never have to go exactly Trinidad and Tobago. If you walk like a Trinidadian, you talk like a Trinidadian, you're a Trinidadian. Not to say Trinidad and Tobago is perfect, but for the most part, we're a Trinidadian, we're Trini people, and when that red, white, and black in the sky waving high, we is all Trinidadian. But in the United States, it is not that. In the United States is I am black, you are white. We can't, you know, it's just a different thing. The emphasis on race in the United States is so, it's bewildering. It's absolutely insane. It's crazy. It's crazy, Jet. It's mad. What up, bro? Blessings to you, my dude. Yo, bless up, Joker, man. Zach, you need to come your ass to Tennessee. Folks come together, and it ain't about that bullshit. For real, Tennessee? I'd like to visit Tennessee one day, man. There's a lot of places I'd like to go. But yeah, I just like, I don't know, man. My mind's just been heavy, and I wanted to kind of address my ideas and my thoughts on what's been going on, because though I had a lot of thoughts earlier today on the live stream for Black Experience Japan, I was having a hard time articulating myself. And also, you know, you gotta wait and listen, and someone says something and you completely forget what you're gonna say before too. So I really don't think I had the proper chance to say what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say was that, like, hey, I could understand if you want to leave the United States, but understand that leaving the United States isn't gonna just flat out make everything easier for you. You're gonna deal with problems wherever you go, because nowhere on this planet is perfect. But also, not leaving the United States, like, to fight. I think now is the time to fight. I think now is the time to fight, man. I really think now is the time to fight. And I mean, is there really a revolution without bloodshed? Is there really a revolution without bloodshed? I don't know. Is there really a revolution without bloodshed? Y'all could say Gandhi. Y'all could say Gandhi. They was beating that nigga's ass. They beat him and all of his people. The British didn't shed no blood, but Gandhi and his people shed blood. Is there really a revolution without bloodshed? Are you really tired enough that if you see man, I was thinking to myself, if I was in that situation, I see 4 cops pinning this black dude down, and the street, this dude's out here dying. What would I have done in that situation? Am I man enough? Am I brave enough? Am I strong enough to go shove that nigga off of him? Because that's my life, bro. But, like, I legit feel like it's got to come to that. It's like, yo, because, like, that's a death sentence on yourself. That's a death sentence on yourself. Am I really my brother's keeper? I've been so, like, us as the people, we've been scorned by the police for so long, and know just not to fuck with police. You don't fuck with the police, man. You see the police ask something, the police say something, they jump, they say jump, you jump. And they're over here just killing this man, and ain't nobody do nothing. They just pull out their cameras and record it and watch this man die right there. What can we as citizens do? Damn, my nose is. I ain't crying yet. But what can we as citizens do when the police are just over here being blatantly wrong? What can we do, bro? I've been saying that for years now. America will not just change. However, we aren't mentally and financially prepared. Yeah, you're right. I don't know. Mentally prepared, man? I don't know, man. But the strike when the iron's hot. The iron's hot now. The iron's been ready, bro. It's been ready, dog. Yo, what do you do in that situation? Because I don't know if I would have the balls to run up and shove a cop off somebody. Now I feel I could do it. But was I in that situation there? And was I in that situation at that point? I probably wouldn't have done nothing. I probably would have walked off. I probably wouldn't even record it. I'd probably just peaced out. To be 100 with you. Police there, I ain't dealing with none of that. I'm out. I am all the way out, bro. I thought about that a lot too. Yeah, but like, man, that's my. What would you do in that situation? Ask yourself that. You as a black person, you as an American citizen, black, white, Asian, whatever, it doesn't matter. You see another man down like that. 4 police officers, 3 restraining him, 1 with his knee in his neck, and the man's over here dying, saying he can't breathe. What do you do in that situation? as an American, as a human. What are you doing as a human being, bro? Same, nothing. Yeah, because like we're so desensitized to it, man. It's freaking dumb. I say that in society a lot. I remember someone saying that America won't be fixed unless an entire new system replaced. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Like, what has really changed? Because like you think everybody was happy when they ended slavery? Everybody wasn't happy when they ended slavery. You think everybody was happy when they ended segregation? And by the way, segregation only ended in the 60s, bro. My mom's is from the 60s. My grandmom's was around in the 60s. That ain't that long ago. That ain't that long ago, dog. 1965? When was segregation? When did the civil rights movement really start happening? In the 60s, right? I don't know much about history, but so y'all can. It's like what is that, catch 22? You can't win, you rush, he gets up, you go down. Yeah, but that man lives. That man lives. That man lives. You yank that one cop off, that man lives. He's just dead now for nothing. What they going now? They're spinning like, oh, he committed this crime, bro. Like America really, man. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to run my mind on this. Like, yo, if you want to support the Black Lives Matter movement, donate. I will I would say like maybe in a month we're gonna have like a listening party. I will remember you and I will add you to the group to listen to the album behind that. That's like the least I could do. Or I don't know, I can't really send stuff out to the United States right now because there's not really flights flying out. So because I usually send care packages out, but I'll probably try to send like a care package or something, or maybe I could sign a CD or something, just do something. But yo, just the only thing I could think right now is funding the Black Lives Matter movement from where I'm at, because I mean there ain't really much else I could do, man. 日本語喋りますか？でも今は日本語の時間じゃないですよね。ごめんなさい。今はちょっと大人の話かな。ちょっとシリアスの話ですよね。So we need to have some way to defend ourselves. That shit's frustrating. Yeah. Arm yourself, bro. Arm yourself. Like I'm really not a fan over the having like a freaking semi-automatic rifle with like crazy amounts of rounds, but I would definitely say cop a shotgun, cop some sort of legal firearm, because it's your right to as an American. I'm not for a lot of guns, but you deserve to have a gun to protect yourself, and you have a right to defend yourself against tyranny. Yeah, all these people out here saying, look at these thugs, bro. Boston Tea Party. They were thugs too when they were protesting, when they were throwing tea in the ocean. Like, yeah, fishies, hold this green tea, suck on that, because it was mad. But like now people are legit doing it now because of injustices, and it's like, oh, they're thugs. Like, y'all need to calm down. Y'all like protest peacefully. Protest my nuts, bro. Oh, freaking bugging, man. You get up again. Is that possible? Would things change? Hey, what up, Gizmo? Stay blessed. Yo, bless up, Lord Anthony, man. If the message gets across while going down, then it may worth it. Everybody want to riot, then start it before someone dies by their hands. No, you gotta be willing to spill blood at this point, man. You gotta be willing. I mean, like I said, show me a revolution without bloodshed. Show me a revolution without bloodshed. Because, like, to be completely honest with you, people, just all Americans should be outraged right now. All Americans should be outraged, up in arms, and saying something about this, doing something about this, because this is not a, I mean, it is more towards the minority side, but this is an American issue, and you as an American should feel outraged that fellow Americans are being treated unjustly. I saw a clip that Ghostface had put up. Like, I don't know who said this, but it was a white woman in a room full of other white women, and she was a room full of white people, and she said, like, if you would change your life with a black person, like, stand up. If you would switch the life that you have now with that of a black person, stand up. And ain't nobody in that room stand up. and she's you won't stand up because you're complacent in knowing how black people in the United States are being treated. You're complacent, and you know in your heart that black people are being treated bad, and you won't do anything about it. It's not that you won't do anything about it, but it doesn't affect you, but you know about it. Your inaction is an action in itself. You not doing anything, you not saying anything is an action in itself. It doesn't affect me. It's not my problem. That's dirty, man. And that's how a lot of the United States is. And then, yeah, man, I've been boxing, doing Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu for 2 years, just in case. Got real for this election, no cap. Nah, yeah, keep listen. Yo, go listen to I'll put y'all on some 90s hip hop that I really funked with back in the day. We'll go Dead Prez. Damn, what's the name of the album? Their only like legit good album, Dead Prez. Damn, what is it, man? I got it on my iPod somewhere. Hold up, I'm gonna Google it real quick. But like, no, they speaking Dead Prez albums. Let's Get Free. Dead Prez, Let's Get Free. That came out in 2000. That's probably the best Dead Prez album. But you listen to that, and they talking things for the times now, bro. Let's Get Free. Let's Get Free is a dope album, bro. That's probably their best joint. I'm not even outraged. My partners are all on stature. Me and mine are solid. Yo, as long as you good, fam. But I hope y'all. So 4 people. Wait, I think 4 of the police officers all got arrested. 3 of them released already, and they all got let go from the job because, I mean, you can't do that. And 1 dude was arrested, and they're charging him on third degree murder. I think 3rd degree murder, because they're not gonna get 1st degree murder. They're not gonna get 1st degree murder. But I mean, if he gets charges pressed on him, I mean, that's cool. But I wouldn't be surprised if he got acquitted, because I mean, that's just the history, man. Yo, can you make some soca music, Christopher? If you want to support the Black Lives Matter music, I mean movement, you'll hear the album early. I got a lot of good stuff coming on the album. How much your chair, the red and black one? Oh, I got this for a Benji. It was actually pretty cheap. Pretty cheap chair, man. The intro with the story of the wolf is some heavy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, it's a great album. Beef, and it's very, very real. I'm gonna bump that tomorrow, man. I'll bump that all day tomorrow. Let's Get Free is an amazing album by Dead Prez. But Dead Prez they always spit that we need to be free kind of mentality, and staying healthy and staying prepared and being ready and staying educated. They speak a lot of good things. But yeah, I actually start working tomorrow. Like I'm gonna start teaching at this college tomorrow early in the morning. So like I'm back on my work grind, and I have all my private lessons. So I'm gonna be real busy starting from tomorrow. But I just needed to get on here and speak my mind on this, because like, nah, legit, it's been just like bugging me. Like, not since it all happened, it was bugging me, but like then I had that conversation with Ranzo and those other cats, and I was like, oh man, son, like my man's out here do have like a lot of really good points. So it's just making me think about it, like where do we stand and what we should do as black people, because the outrage, though, is warranted right now, and people protesting and looting and burning. I mean, like, I don't really co-sign it, but I can't condemn it, if you understand what I'm saying. But like, what do we really do past now? Because how many times has this happened, and people are just, they protest, nothing changes. You know, they riot, nothing changes. It dies down. You know, another 2-3 months down the line, it happens again. It's just this cycle, this constant cycle, and I don't really see no change. And I feel like I'm part of the problem too, because I mean, I didn't register to vote yet. I don't even know, man. I'm just trying to wrap my head around all this and try to figure out what I'm doing, man. Yo, big up Philip for the 2. Is it a race thing when black cops are also bad? Yo, I think the thing with black cops, bro, black cops have to go harder to, I don't know. I'm just speaking. This is just my opinion. I feel like sometimes black cops have to go harder to prove they down with the movement. You feel me? Like they gotta go harder to show the other police officers that, hey, I'm really for this blue, you know, because it's citizen is black people, white people, and there's blue people. And the police officers, it seems like, are blue people because they have their clique. They don't rat on each other. They ain't stepping out of line to tell nobody he's wrong. Yo, if you were a good cop, if you are a good police officer, if your duty is not to protect other police officers, your duty is to protect the citizens of your country, to serve and protect. It doesn't say serve and protect the police. So if you are a police officer, you should not be out of line for saying, yo, you need to chill, bro. Like, okay, that's enough. Get off of them. Okay, that you're breaking the rules or something, you know. But I'm not in that situation. I'm not a police officer. I don't know what I don't know. But that's what I think, at least, man. Hey, I gotta be honest. That one song Gizmo or whatever was busting. Keep that old style rolling. I don't know what song you're talking about. And none of my albums sound the same, so you might be disappointed by the next album then, because it ain't none of my old stuff. It ain't none of my old stuff. So you got what you got? You got Big in Japan 1 and 2, which were usually Big in Japan kind of keeps a similar style. Tokyo Ronin was a different style. Gauntlet was completely different, and this next project is different as well because I like experimenting, I like dabbling, and when I have inspiration to create something, that's what I'm gonna create, man. But yo, like Jay-Z said, if you like my old shit, go buy my old album. Oh man. In my opinion, the whole institution is bad, so it represents matter who is good in a bad institution. Yeah. It needs renovation from the floor up, man. This time feels a bit different. I've never seen this amount of protest and anger on. Yo, it's just because the whole country's in turmoil right now. 2020 has been crazy, man. People are just fed up. People are fed up. You put Corona on top of that, and people on lockdown, and then this on top of that. People are tired, man. People are tired. Like this might be the straw that like really breaks the camel's back. But like what do you do? Is revolution? Is it revolution, or we just go back to before? Is it revolution? You either what are our options? Revolution, which I don't know. That's not gonna happen unless you have white people on your side. That ain't gonna happen. That's like why when people were like they're in the live stream earlier, like there were white dudes in there, and people were like, yo, get this white boy out of here. I'm like, bro, you do not understand. If you want a revolution in the United States of America, you are going to need white allies. The only country that overthrew their oppressors was Haiti. That was the only country. I think that Haiti is the only country that overthrew their oppressors and freed themselves from slavery. Look, all these years later, hundreds of years later, look at Haiti. That is by design. They wanted Haiti to be an example. They didn't want any other Caribbean island to think that they could free themselves. That's why Haiti is in a state of poverty to this day. So to say like, yo, get this white boy, bro, you need white allies. You need white people to be out there on the front line. Outrage. You think they go, say we had 20 white people on the front line and they started shooting. 3 white people died. That's gonna echo throughout the United States. You need white allies. The most dangerous weapon throughout history has not been a nuke. It is the tears of a white woman. The tears of a white woman could freaking take down an entire country, bro. End lives, starts wars. The tears of a white woman. You want those white tears. You want those white tears on your side. You don't want that. You don't want those white tears opposing you. You want those white tears on your side, bro. First, Haiti was the first, not the only. Well, what other country overthrew their oppressors? I guess India too as well. But within the Caribbean, Haiti is the only. Because I'm talking from coming from the Caribbean standpoint here. Haiti was the only country to overthrow the French and gain freedom. with that black magic. Haiti was, you keeping up with Anonymous? They dropped, yeah, I saw the video they dropped earlier. And I don't know, like, okay, so they do all that. What happens next? What happens next? What happens next? Because we've been in this position before several times. We've been in this position a bunch of times, over and over, over and over. Outrage, 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 riot, looting, da 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 da. Few bodies here and there. And then what? We just go back to normal. Well, what do we do? How do we get past this? We need to, I think we need to just be more involved in politics. We need to have more of our faces in politics. We need to vote our interest. And yeah. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't have the correct answer. I just have all these thoughts. I just have all these thoughts. But if you want to support the Black Lives Movement, Black Lives Matter movement, yo, take a screenshot of whatever you donate, send it to me. I'll bring you into the early listening party. Tally will be there. I will be there. A lot of the other Kuro gang will be there. And I was only going to just keep that for that group, but I'll let you join that. And also, like, maybe when planes and stuff take off, I have like CDs. I don't know if you really rock with my music or nothing, but I could send you some CDs and send you some, like, some treats from Japan, some gear maybe. We'll see what's up, man. Thomas, yo, with the 200 yen, big up Thomas, sending a couple dollars for my protection, yo, appreciate it, Thomas. But man, honestly, I'm just gonna take all this money y'all donated tonight, and I'm going to donate it to Black Lives Matter. So I appreciate it, for real. Yeah, YouTube gonna take that 30% cut, but I'm gonna donate all this money to the Black Lives Matter movement, and we gonna move like that. Cause it sounds like Gizmo sending me to front line when shit goes down. Frontline infantry. Thomas, frontline infantry. Black Seminoles, Gula Gula tribe, put in that work too. Yeah, I mean, man, I don't know, man. I just don't know what our next action should be. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around it. But like, legit, I just came on here to vent and speak some of my thoughts, because outside of talking to Tally, there's nobody that could really understand my perspective here in Japan, or for me to vocally get this out too, you know. So I just needed to, this is me venting, essentially. This is me venting. Big up all y'all, man, for real. It's 11:30. Hate to leave y'all kind of on a down note. I know I'm usually all hype and try to make it fun and laugh and crack jokes and stuff, but like, yeah, this stuff just really got me, bugging, man. Just really had me bugging, man. Boy, what's your new music sounding like? All right, I'll play a tune off of it. Ooh, let me, hold on. I'll play a song for y'all. I'll play a little bit, man. Oh yeah, I especially feel like, hold up, I gotta switch this real quick. Wait, hopefully it doesn't bug out the audio. I gotta switch the headphones real quick so it doesn't knock too hard, because it's like 11:30 right now. Can y'all hear me? Y'all good? Is y'all good? Can y'all hear me? If you ever in Tokyo, hit me up, bro. Holla at me, man. Instagram at It's Me Gizmo. Follow your boy on Instagram. Promo. I don't feel like really plugging nothing right now. But my audio good? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let your boy know. Yeah, I can hear you. We good? All right, I'm gonna play a track right now. I think this, considering what I was talking about tonight, I think this will go. This song is called I From the new album. I still haven't dropped the name of the album because I really want to go into a nice marketing ploy to push the album, because I feel this album's it. I feel it's it. I feel it's good enough that I can make moves off this album, because this album is very, very solid. It's my best work. If y'all really funked with Tokyo Ronin, this album, I was listening to Tokyo Ronin yesterday. I was like, man, like, oh my God, this album is so much better than Tokyo Ronin. But if y'all ready to hear it, let me see some fire emojis in the chat real quick. Y'all be sure to like the video if y'all want to support your boy. I'm going to private this after anyway, because, yeah, just, I don't know, man. I don't know if I should leave this up or not. I definitely don't want to have the audio up for the songs that ain't out yet. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna play this tune for y'all real quick. This song is called I From. You know, Trinidad way of saying I am from. I say I from. But let me see. Do I have this desktop audio on? Y'all should be able to hear it. It's called I From. Let's get it. Turn this all up. Okay, y'all hear it? Let me know if y'all can hear it. If you cannot hear it,
that you can't get to where you're going if you don't know where you're from. Let me tell you what you're from.
Hey, US of A, that real estate, red, white, and blue. Get revenue, big moves, AZ, no time to waste. You got that oil, troops in your face.
Q-Rep, Trinidad, we run them bad. All you feel you could bust an A. Imagine all them does run while A. Miles ahead, we lap all them. Aspire, achieve, unite, we stand. These two islands.
I'm from a country where them niggas don't play. Where the biggest gangsters scream democracy. Where that their money talks since you broke. Shut up and listen, pay shoot you. Pay vacation, politicians color tripping, yeah.
I'm from a country where the pace not fast. Where is Caribou start fed and playing some mass. With the government corrupt, hey. Crime non-stop, hey. You're walking breathless but still can't catch up, hey.
I'm from a country ran by corporate, where you swimming in debt because you graduate. And they always shooting, we can't find a solution. Media pumping that pollution, your vote is an illusion, yeah.
all right, that's all y'all get, man. Cause you know, anyway, that is I From, and I actually think it relates, man. Like to right now, yo, pigs shoot you, paid vacation, bruh. I'm from a country, man. Pigs shoot you, paid vacation. That ain't no paid vacation for you, son. That's a paid vacation for them. A police officer shoots you for a traffic stop. Traffic stop. They're under investigation. Paid vacation, administrative leave. That's America. That's a suitable song for right now, man. That song's light work too. The album's hard. The album's hard. That song's light work. That song, that's like one of the early songs on the track list. That's light work. And then it gets the album's solid, man. But yo, man. Yeah, anyway, I need to get ready for work tomorrow. I need to put my stuff together and, you know, just try to get my head straight and try to sleep. I doubt I'm even gonna be sleeping tonight because one, I'm nervous about teaching those classes tomorrow. And two, I just been like bugging over all this, man. But yo, this is America. This is America, man. This is America. But yeah, more news about the album coming soon. If you want to support Black Lives Matter, take a screenshot of your donation, send it to me, and I will definitely add you to the listening party for the album when it's about to drop. I'm not gonna give a date yet, and I'll also probably try to like maybe get you some gear, send you a CD or something. I mean, that's the least I could do, man. Like, cause I don't got no bread to really be throwing out there, and I don't really have like the platform to raise a lot of voices, but I think that's a little something I can give to you that would hopefully encourage you to try fund the movement and get us through this, man. Violence is not the way. I agree, violence is not the way, but talk done. Mind them talking how long now? Violence ain't the way. Peaceful protest, you know, take a knee. You respect that flag, don't take a knee. Bunch of thugs, crooks, you respect that flag. Peacefully protesting people dying in the United States of America. Y'all are mad at that. But like, well, you peacefully protest, they don't like it. You protest violently, they don't like it. What they want is you to just shut up and take it. They just go home, be a good second class citizen, and take it. That's what they want. That's what they want. It's freaking dumb, man. Appreciate the stream. But yeah, man, big up, man. Big up all of you. Of course, if you like what I'm gonna private this, so people ain't gonna see this because I put music up on there. And yeah, I'm trying to keep the album a little bit quiet until I got the momentum to get everything out. But anyway, you torch a library. Who does that help? No, okay. I will say I don't condone violence. I don't condone no violence. But when you've silently protested for so long and nothing has happened. It is human nature to slash out. I don't condone violence, but I can't with an honest heart saying I don't understand how people feel right now. You know, Martin Luther King preached all this, don't be violent, turn the other cheek, do this peacefully. And a lot of people like to come back and mention that Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, and to take no glory away from Martin Luther King. They assassinated Martin Luther King, a man that preached peace and unity. They assassinated him. They assassinated him. So what now? What do we do? They're going to assassinate you for protesting peacefully. Like, it's what we've done all this time has not worked. What now? What now, bro? The pot, like, exactly, like water in a pot will boil over, and it's past the boiling point. People are justifiably mad. People are pissed off. Like, it's wild, man. Yo, Thomas with the 2,000 yen. Do your best to get some rest, man. Glad to hear a bit from the album. Hopefully something positive comes from all this negativity in the world somehow. Yeah, oh my God, it's only June too. It's only June. The last 6 months have been freaking nuts, man. But yo, man, hey, let me get out of here, y'all. I just came out here to speak my mind a little bit. Thank you so much for listening to me, supporting me. Yeah, I really appreciate y'all, man. Like, mad love. Stay safe in these crazy times. You know, just stay safe, man. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing stupid, because on top of all of this, there's like COVID and everything too. But yeah, just stay safe, y'all. And if you out there in the front line protesting, man, yo, be very, very cautious. I ain't gonna, like, man, if you gotta dive out, man, dive out, bro. Dive out, man. But I don't know, just know that if you are on the front line protesting, there's things that come with that. The possibility of you losing your life may come along with that as well. So keep that in mind if you want to be out in them streets protesting, bro. But anyway, yo, a little bit kind of a heavy stream. I'll try to be back to my regular fun shenanigans at a later date. New music coming soon. Pull up to the Discord. Let me see if I got a link to the Discord here. I think it should be in the chat. A lot of them in the Discord have been talking about this. If you're on Discord and you want to connect with me, Tally, and other good people. Hey, what up, Yuka? Is that Yuka? Kween Yuka. Pull up to the Discord and yeah, just chat with us. And yeah, man, just stay safe. Be good, man. I'm on that grind from tomorrow. I'm on that grind from tomorrow. Like, I'm gonna just be mad busy. But I'm kind of glad I came out of hibernation a few months ago when all this started popping off. I feel kind of bad that I was selfish and hoarding content and not releasing it because people were going through really hard times. And as I see myself as an entertainer, what's an entertainer without people to entertain? And what's an entertainer who's not entertaining people that are in need of entertainment, you know? Yeah, stuff is crazy out here. But yo, I'm out this joint. Y'all stay safe. New music coming soon. Check out the Discord, link with your boy. Check me on Spotify. Be sure to follow me on Spotify. I've got a lot of greatness coming soon. But yeah, before I keep rambling, big up yourself. Stay safe. Love y'all. I'm out this hoe. Peace. Well, black people, check me out. We are strong people. We will prevail. Huh? Now them can't keep them knee on your neck forever, Jed. How long them holding all it down? They holding we down for how long? They can't do that forever, Jed. And now is a time better than any to make a stand, to make our movements. If you want to leave the country, leave the country. If you want to fight back, fight back. I can't talk bad on you for fighting back. And I wish I was there to fight back with you. But anyway, well, let's stay safe. Love all you. I'll go on.
Yeah. Yeah. supersonic. The moment chill, touch the universe, embrace its will. How you feel, what's in the atmosphere. Keep it real and keep your conscience clear. La-de-dub, connecting different dimensions, alleviate like water and cosmic rays. The architectural designer fades right through the maze with blessings of this diviner. The questions they asking, what is they thinking? Judgment is clouded, we should be linking. People be down in what we about and how we surpassing these barriers. It's a shame how they all look like amateurs. To be real, no one of my caliber, like a chancellor, ambassador. I move with immunity. The bullshit not fooling me. We one with the galaxy in our anatomy, blazing another like it's a Galaxy 7 if you recall. Grand scheme of it all need to evolve from the big to the small, son of revolving around music though. Ichima demo, roll it up, chill, smoke. Let me be your antidote. Roll it up, chill, smoke. Let me be your antidote. Chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Churchy, dope. Chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Churchy, dope. I live in the mantle, on instrumentals. It's detrimental. Be one with your temple. We see the colors of infinity. You imbue sensibility. Be like the cosmos, godlike, alright. Foresight, grand spite, you can take flight. Two different skies, see different paths. Open your mind, let love take grasp of this and all. No risk, free fall amidst downfall. The protocol is keep expanding. Like the universe do from the Big Bang burst and the sudden outburst when 4 stars birth this dance on rehearsed gang, understanding, outstanding, star citizen, upstanding, release, defeat, then start advancing, yeah, body, mind, and soul, body, mind, and soul, which you kanjiru, tekiru, what's part of me is part of you, subete karamiatte, kokoro to tamashi, genjutsu mo magatte, just feel the energy, roll it up, chill, smoke, let me be your antidote. Roll it up, chill, smoke. Let me be your antidote. Yes, chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Churchy, dope. Chill with a nigga, smoke with a nigga. How you feeling? Churchy, dope.